Good morning. I am going to go to the library today to study for the TEAS exam. I have 3.5 weeks roughly for that. And I have been taking practice tests. I've been using my study strategies. So if you want to know my study strategies that I'm using to increase my scores, you should watch my video on it. I posted it specifically for the reading section, but it pretty much applies to every section. So like whatever section you're studying for, you can watch that. My scores on my practice tests are for the most part where I want them to be. I've taken practice tests in every section. I've gotten to the exemplary level in reading and math. I still have English and science. For English and science, I'm advanced, but I want to get up to exemplary. I am finishing up studying like content-wise, like learning things instead of like reviewing. I'm still learning things in science, and I think I have like 1 or 2 more sections I didn't cover in English yet. So I want to finish the learning stuff today. I'll review math and science, and then I'll take some practice tests, and after that it's really just maintenance work, like making sure I score consistently on practice tests. And then I'm even gonna take one of the ATI practice tests, because I bought like the study package and it comes with 2 tests like from the test makers themselves. So I'm gonna do that once I get all of my scores where I need them to be, to see like what that would actually translate to on an actual exam. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today. I'm getting ready now. I'm like charging all my stuff. My phone's on 5%, so I'm not gonna this clip isn't gonna be too long. But yeah, today's the first day of fall. I'm so excited. I might even go to Starbucks to get a drink. I don't know where on my head. It's a little fuzz. To get a drink, to become caffeinated. So yeah. Okay, so I'm in the car. Slight change of plans. I decided that I want to, get out of the house a little bit, because I've literally only been home and work for I don't know how long. I really don't know how long. So I'm going to go to a store to look for a backpack for school. Right now I'm using, this is my book bag. This is like literally my work bag. This is my pocketbook. This is my purse. This is what it looks like right now. I have all my books. I have my pens in there, scrunchies. I forgot my water bottle. My water bottle wouldn't even fit in there anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, so I'm going to the North Face store to look for a backpack. I've looked online over the past week, because I've been kind of obsessing over which backpack I should get. But I don't know, because I don't really like any of them. And so I'm hoping that if I see it in person, I'll like it. I don't know which color to get, because I'm looking at all the colors and I'm like, I don't know. So I want to go and look at it in person before I buy it. So I'm going to treat myself and do that. That's like a half-hour drive away. So, it's like 2 o'clock right now, and I need to be home by 6:30, because I have therapy at 6:30, so I need to be home by then. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I also am going to stop by Starbucks to get my tips from there, because I work at Starbucks. But I covered at another store, so I'm picking up my tips from when I worked there. So it'll give me a little bit of money, but no, I'm not expecting anything crazy, but a little bit. So, alright, so, I know I look weird with glasses on. It's a half-hour, I forgot what I was saying, but the North Face store is a half-hour drive away, and it's pretty much by where I covered. So I'm gonna go there to, make the trip out there worth my while. I'm looking at one of my neighbors. I'm like, I saw her daughter at my work the other day. Okay, so yeah, I'm going there, and then I'm gonna go to the library, study there for a few hours, and then come home, do therapy, and then study more at home. So at the library, I'm going to finish studying for bio, like genetics and stuff, and then I'll just bang out chemistry, and then I'll save anatomy and physiology for when I get home, and then I'll study that all day tomorrow. I pretty much am ahead of my study schedule. When I knew that I was going to be studying for the TEAS exam, I pretty much just said, oh, so I'll just spend 1 week on each section, and then I'll do 1 week of maintenance, then I'll take the test. Except I literally finished reading in 2 days. I finished English in 1 day. I finished math. It might have taken me like 3 days because I think I was just like lazy, so I didn't do as much. But like, basically it took me a week to get through 3 out of 4 sections, and now I have 3.5 weeks to do science. So I think I'm going to try my best to finish anatomy and physiology in 3 days. And then after that, I'll be taking practice tests. I'll be doing a lot of maintenance work, making sure I really understand concepts, really going over the concepts that for whatever reason I get wrong, why I get them wrong, and that's pretty much it. I am really nervous because the program that I want to get into basically bases their admissions decision off of your TEAS exam primarily, and then secondarily the courses you've taken that are relevant to the program, which in my case is pretty much none. So it's meant, because I'm applying as a transfer student, but I literally only did 1 semester of college, so I'm like not really a transfer student, but kind of. So I'm kind of screwed because, like, you know, some transfer students already have, you know, they've worked towards a degree. I really didn't. So it's fine. So yeah, I have to also call my doctor before 5 because I promised my therapist that I'd make an appointment with my doctor, and I didn't. So I have 2 phone calls to make, and I completely forgot about those. Alright, so I got my tips from Starbucks. I got a whopping $14, which was actually a lot for 1 shift. I was like, okay. And I got a pumpkin spice latte. So I have arrived. It's right behind me. I don't feel comfortable filming in the store. I mean, you might see like little clips of stuff. The backpacks, if I find the backpacks, which I probably will, right? Like, I hope I do. But yeah, I went to Marshall's, but like that was not a success. I had literally like 2 backpacks and they were like this big. So I am gonna go inside. If I come out with a backpack, that means I was impulsive. If I don't come out with a backpack, but that means the one of 2 things, that I didn't like, that means they didn't have backpacks there, or I saw the backpack I wanted to buy and I'll buy it online. So we'll see what happens. I can explain. Sorry. I can explain. So if you're my boyfriend watching this, I'm sorry, because he knows that I'm trying to save money. But I am impulsive. So my justification for this is that they were 40% off in the store, and I was like, oh heck yeah. It is the previous, I think it's the previous generation, which is why it's 40% off. But I was like, I got the plain black one, which like is the practical choice. I wanted like the pink one, but I didn't get that because I'm like, I don't really know if, I wasn't really into any of the colors anyway, so I'm like, I was like very iffy about it. So I got the Borealis, I think the 2019 version. So yeah. I knew that I wanted either the Borealis or the Recon. I was very heavily leaning towards the Borealis because I like the bungee system on the front, and you know, I don't go to the beach very often, but when I do go to the beach, like I hate carrying my towel, and so like that's something I could like put in here. And so I was like, okay, I'll just get that. And it was 40% off, so I paid, let me see, how much is hold on. I paid like 60 bucks for this, so I was like, ooh, okay. So, right. Hello, it is Editing Sarah, and I actually got it for 60% off. I paid like $40 for it, and retail is like $40 with tax. I think it was $35 without tax, and I was like sold. I, for whatever reason, don't know how to read a receipt to figure out how much I paid for it, so I'm gonna save you the I don't know what to call it. My brain's like not working right now. What is it called? I'm gonna save you the hassle, I guess, of watching me struggle to find out how much I paid for the backpack. It was 60% off, so there you go. Oh crap, no, I paid $35 freaking dollars? Are you kidding me? But regardless, I got it for a really good price. They go for $90, and I guess I bought it for $40. So that's why we shop at outlet stores, everyone. And then while I was there, I'm like, well, screw it. I might as well get something else. So I got a fleece. I hope I bought it in the right size. I got a small. I definitely should have gotten an extra small. I should have looked at that better. But it's whatever. I got this. This was definitely an impulse buy. Wish I didn't. I already wish I didn't get this. We're gonna take the drive out to the library, and I'm really mad, and here's why. I need to return a book to the library, and of course I forget that book at home. I bring everything else under the sun except the book that I'm supposed to bring back to the library. Thankfully, my library has an auto renewal system, so like it's not due until mid-October. I've had this book since like July, and I just never returned it, so I need to do that. So I might drive back home, which would be like really annoying. I could change, like, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go home, poop at home, and then change, get the book, and then go to the library. I guess that makes more sense, and I can get my water bottle because it'll fit. So there we go. I literally just walked in the door. I just got home. I'm going to go to the bathroom, change. It's like super dark in here. There's like no natural light. Go to the bathroom, change, get my water bottle, get the book I was supposed to get in the first place when I was going to the library to return it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that so I can get to the library. It's literally 4:15, so I'm hoping to leave by like 4:30, be at the library by 5. I might actually be able to have my session in my car. This way I don't have to drive back home just to go back out to the library. I think I'm gonna do that. Basically, I'm going to the library. It's like 4:45. It's like 4:35 right now. So I'll be there by like 4:45. I'm gonna study for like an hour 15, I guess. No, an hour and 45 minutes. So I'll get some studying done. And then I decided I'm just gonna have my session in the parking lot because I have therapy at 6:30. So I figured it doesn't really make the most sense for me to like go home and then go back to the library. I'll just like stay there and then just like have the session in the car. Like that's what I decided I'm gonna do. So yeah, and then I'll study. I guess I'll go home around like dinner time, maybe like 8, 9. The library closes at 9:30, so I can stay there until like 9, I think. So yeah, I'm almost there. I'll be there in like maybe 5 or 6 more minutes. So I'll see you there. So I just finished my session with my therapist. So I'm back inside studying now. I finished all of bio and I'm starting chem. So I'm excited to finally finish bio. Fun fact, I was a bio major in undergrad. I'm so glad I'm not a bio major anymore. Like I was learning this stuff and I'm like, this is literally not my thing. So, yeah, I'm gonna continue with chemistry, and my backpack has fallen over. First of many times. So, I keep it like propped up against my chair, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So while I was at the library, I
finished up studying for bio. I also studied for chemistry. For the bio subjects, I pretty much worked on cell division, DNA replication, and genetics. And then for chemistry, I did atoms, chemical bonds, solutions, reactions, and then acids and bases. I love sitting near the window because I just like looking at the nature outside. And it didn't really take me too long to finish, which made me pretty proud of myself. It was a lot of hard work though, just staying focused because I do get distracted really easily. You know, there were like people around me, so I kind of just, I don't know, study. But once I get in the zone, I'm pretty much good.
It's 8:30. I just finished at the library. My session was like okay. I like literally, she just called me on the phone and I just like stepped outside and had my session and then went right back in. I thought it was for 6:30, but she called me at 6, so I was just like, whatever. But yeah, so I got this book to read. I literally just Googled best books for nurses and I looked at this, I saw it and I got it. So One Nurse, 12 Hours, 4 Patients' Lives by Teresa Brown, RN. So, I don't know. Yeah, so all I have to do tomorrow is just anatomy and physiology. I'll just bang that out. And then I'm pretty much done with the content that I have to like learn, like the new stuff that I have to learn. And then after that, it's just like maintenance. So I'm excited. I have 3.5 weeks until my TEAS exam, and I'm hoping, realistically, I won't finish all of anatomy and physiology in one day. But hopefully it'll take me, you know, Wednesday, Thursday. This way, Friday, I really literally have 3 weeks. So I'm hoping that next week and the week after, I'm taking practice tests and maintenance, and then hopefully I would consistently do really well on all my practice tests. And after that, there's really nothing I can do besides just studying basic things. I mean, I could study. There's not much I could do at that point. I could, memorize stuff, but the learning, the conceptual work is all done at that point. So, I don't know. We'll see. So, I'll see you when I go home. So, I am watching Pocahontas with my boyfriend on Skype, and we're watching it on Disney Plus and having a good time. He just paused the movie, so he's like doing something. But yeah, today was like overall like a pretty good day. I got some studying done. I got my backpack for nursing school. I got a fleece. That was unplanned, but it's whatever. But yeah.